Do you want to be as good as Hotball 1 when it comes to death runs? We're going to give you some amazing tips which you can follow and carry on through every death run that is released in preparation for cizzorz Deathrun 4.0. But yeah guys, let's jump straight into the video. So these are the tips. I'm going to break this down into 4 sections. The first one being traps, then impulses, then sliding, and the most important one in my opinion is movement / bunny hopping. So in the background here, we've got, I'll link it in the description, this death run. It is jduth's new death run. It's easy as well. I highly recommend any beginners. I want to recommend beginner's guide only to death runs. This is a perfect beginner death run course. So as you can see here, we're about to go into kind of a really good warm up for bunny hopping / movement. So what you want to do is, movement is the most important factor when it comes to death runs. If you watch Hotball's streams or his records, as you know, he is seamless. He makes it look easy, and that isn't down to muscle memory. It's not down to anything other than confidence when it comes to movement with your mouse. So that is the biggest tip I can give you, is movement. The next one is traps. You need to choose, go to this map, use this trap tunnel and go back and forth. You want to bait traps perfectly, and I can assure you, after spending 4 hours baiting a trap, you'll be perfect at them. You can do different ones. Now you can do kind of rotate your mouse in 360, you bait them that way. I don't recommend that. I recommend find your foot needs to just go over the line and then you move back. Don't just push back, you need to actually rotate the camera on the mouse backwards. That way, guys, you will not fall for the trap and you can improve a lot faster. So the next one is on this is bounce pads. Now, bounce pads, you always want to hit them either the bottom corners, depending on the angle you have to go for, or if you're going, as I do there, diagonally, always hit the center of them. And you're going to have to practice this, but once you hit them, you want to guide yourself with the WASD or your thumb pads, and you control it with your camera at the same time. So don't forget, movement again. Movement is the most important thing. Now when it comes to umbrellas, it's kind of easy, self-explanatory, but if you choose a normal parasail, then you want to just clip the top of the door frame above where your hand is on the parasail, and that always happens. So the biggest one now is impulses. As you can see, you want to throw impulses, there's different ones directly below you where you don't have to move, as we saw in Deathrun 3.0, or there's ones where you need to just be in front of it, and time the impulse to the beeps. It always beeps twice, the impulse. So you want to either jump on the first beep, so you get an early jump, or you want to jump on the last one, depending on the height. Let's move on to kind of drops. So when you do drops, you want to completely look down, in my opinion, and you control it with your WASD or your thumbsticks. They do take time, but never jump into them. I recommend not jumping into them. It can throw you off. It's just easy just to drop straight into them, in my opinion. Again guys, sliding levels are very important. You want to do movement. Again, with the pads, it's movement. Keep that in your head. Movement is the #1 when improving on death runs. Okay? So, as we're coming up now into the traps again, the trap tunnels are going to be difficult depending on what ones. As you can see, there's a wall. So what I do here is you bait the first traps, just like they're normal, they're easy, and then you step to the second, where basically the second spike comes up on the ground trap, and that always triggers it, and you're in safe distance. So I highly recommend, as you can see here, you guys need to follow this step. Don't forget, traps, impulses, sliding, and movement. And along with movement is bunny hopping. Bunny hopping, I highly recommend a few little quick tips is putting jumping. If you're on PC, put your jump button, your shortcut, to your scroll wheel. It helped me. It did wonders for me. I could never bunny hop using my spacebar. It just doesn't work. I'm sorry about controllers, guys. I haven't got much info for you on that kind of section of things. But as I said, you want to be using that scroll wheel. And the final step here, guys, this kind of ties in aim Not every Deathrun has this, that's why it's not a key. But when you come to aiming, lower your sensitivity. Do not have high sensitivity. There's no need. It isn't good to have high sensitivity anyway. Your accuracy really does suffer with it. So I highly recommend you guys have low sensitivity. But yeah guys, it has been your boy Bitter. These are my top tips, and peace.